Today we are going to discuss about LLM based AI agents, the basic concept, their capabilities and the real life applications. So you will learn about how to define an AI agent and their characteristic, and you will understand the components and capabilities and their real world applications and challenges and future trends. So the basic question is that what are AI agents? AI agents are basically can be defined as an autonomous entity that can perceive the environment, reason and make decision and perform actions to achieve specific goals. So AI agents are different than traditional bots or software. So traditional bots or software are rule based, but AI agents are capable of independent decision making. And traditional bots are have static behavior generally, but AI agents mostly have dynamic learning behavior, so they can dynamically learn from their environment. And traditional bots or software has limited static memory generally, but AI agents can continuously update their memories based on the environment and the task given to it. So AI agents can be defined as the entities which can perceive the environment, reason and make decisions, and perform actions to achieve specific goals. The key characteristic of AI agents are autonomy, so it can operate independently without constant human intervention. So it doesn't need always human intervention. It can decide and make decisions independently based on the requirement. And adaptability, it can achieve specific objective or task efficiently in different kind of situation, and it can be adapted to different diverse scenarios. And it has generally a goal oriented behavior or designed to achieve specific goals efficiently. So generally the agents will have some objective, so it will try to achieve that objective successfully by taking different decisions and evaluating those decisions, and gradually it will reach their objective. And continuous learning, so it can improve its performance over time by learning from interactions and data and their environment. So it can learn from the environment and the previously done task and user query and user behavior, so they can continuously learn and improve itself. And real world examples are like virtual assistants like Alexa, Siri. So initially they were based completely on NLP based framework, so which were able to pre-process the human language. But currently they have been improving, so they can now behave more like autonomous agents, and they can decide and they can improve themselves also based on the user interactions. And chatbot for customer service, so we have been seeing increasingly the companies are using automated chatbots for customer service. So these chatbots are also kind of AI agent which can give user information and solve their queries autonomously. And autonomous vehicles are another example of application of AI agents. So autonomous vehicles, inside that AI models are stored, and those models can interact with the environment, and it can detect obstacles and drive the car itself. So it is an example of autonomous AI agent which can take decisions and drive the car. And another example is personal productivity tools like chat gpt. So those are like basic chatbots, but using chat gpt and other google gemini and those models api, we can build personalized ai assistant which can give us personalized feedbacks and personalized learning. So those kind of ai agents can also be built for productivity using llms. So the components of AI agents. So generally AI agent has a perception component which can gather and interpret input like text, speech or images, and reasoning and decision making component which analyzes the information to determine the next action. And there is a tool or action component which can execute the task or interact with the environment. And there is a memory component which can retain context for better future interactions and remember user preferences for better efficiency and preference recommendations. So in this image you can see the basic components of AI agent. So here the perception includes the inputs like text file, audio file, video file, or if different format can be there. And these inputs are processed by the brain. So here storage and memory is there and knowledge base will be there. And for taking decision and planning there will be a component also. So this will help to remember things and make planning and reasoning decisions. And to execute the action there will be some tools like external APIs or external like robot. For in case of robots, robotic agents, there will be robotic arms or some other external tools will be there which they can use to perform the actions based on the user query. And there will be environment. So the agent will take feedback from the environment also. So it can perceive the external environment it is in. So in case of LLM based agents, the environment will be inside the like it will be like a digital environment. But in case of robotic agents or autonomous vehicles, it will be like real environment or physical environment. So now coming to the LLM based agents. So LLM based agents are nothing but AI agents whose brain or the main engine or reasoning engine is the LLM. So it can understand and generate human like language, and it can perform reasoning and decision making and tool execution using LLMs. The main components of LLM based agents are the LLM core, the language generation and reasoning are done by the LLMs, and memory. So there will be some kind of database or vector database generally, which will store external knowledge or the context and other interaction inside it for personalized interactions. And there will be some external tools or APIs like uh, weather API for gathering weather information, web search tool for gathering web search information, calculators for mathematical calculations, or vector databases for enhanced functionality. Those kind of external tools will be available to the LLM. And there will be an action framework which can execute decision and interact with the environment. So the capabilities of modern LLM based agents are the contextual understanding. It can maintain conversation context over multiple interaction and provide us context aware response. And tool integration. So it can access and utilize external tools like APIs, database or calculators, etc. For example, for a ticket booking agent can uh, re- access the ticket booking API or website and retrieve live data like weather and other informations. And it can also do planning and multi-step reasoning. So it depends on the LLM being used. So if we are using more capable LLM, it can also do planning and execute the plans accordingly. For example, it AI agent can draft, revise, and finalize documents or reports, and self-correct itself also. And personalization, so we can adapt the agent's behavior based on user preferences and past interactions. And collaboration, it can one agent can work with another agents or systems in a coordinated manner. For example, multi-agent systems handling collaborative tasks like event planning, etc. And adaptability, So already you have seen that AI agents can be adapted according to different situation. So there is a difference between agentic workflow and normal AI workflow. So in AI agent is autonomous entity, already have defined that, which can perceive, reason and act. AI workflows are basically predefined sequence of tasks executed to complete specific process using AI models or LLMs. And AI agents generally operates independently and adapted to dynamic environments, but AI workflow uh, only requires predefined rules and generally static. So, and AI agent generally learns and evolves based on interaction and new data, but in the workflow it has limited adaptability and it's like fixed. It doesn't change according to situation. So it will have some if else based rule or some instructions. Based on the instruction, it will perform the work. And AI agent makes decision in real time using reasoning and AI models, but AI workflow are pre-programmed. So there will be some pre-programmed logic without real-time adjustment. So those pre-programmed logic will be used to perform the task. An AI agent can handle unexpected scenarios dynamically, but AI workflow are limited to define paths and conditions which are like fixed already. And AI agent, for example, virtual assistant, autonomous vehicles, and but AI workflow like data pipeline, ETL processes, and other different predefined workflow. So generally, AI agents are used when a dynamic interaction and dynamic decision making and reasoning steps are required in the task. But AI workflow are more reliable because they have predefined rule and we can uh, predict their behavior. But AI agents can make some wrong decisions and sometimes uh, give us wrong output. So the situations where the tasks are simple and we require more control, AI workflow is recommended. But where the tasks are more dynamic and reasoning and decision making are required, in those scenarios only AI agent are uh, recommended. So we shouldn't overcomplicate our workflow. Wherever we can use normal, simple, predefined workflow, we should use that. Only if situations requires, then only we should jump to AI agents. So applications of LLM based agents, we already seen that customer support. So it can automate FAQs and personalized messages like customer care chatbots and virtual assistants. So it can manage tasks like scheduling and reminders like Google Assistant. Content creation, it can generate personalized blog captions for social media posts and marketing strategies and materials. And healthcare assistant, so in that case the agents can help in diagnosis and patient management. In education, it can provide personalized tutoring and homework help. In finance, it can analyze the market data and automate report generation. It also like normal day-to-day task automation can be done by AI agents like handling emails, summarization task, and research. For research purpose also you can use AI agents, like it can summarize research paper, extract useful insights from the research papers. So this is an image from the lengths and state of AI agents report. So here you can see that AI agents are mostly being used for research and summarization. Next use case is the personal assistance and productivity task. Then is the customer service, then code generation and data transformation and enrichment and interactive gameplay and storytelling and companionship. So these are the most useful scenarios where AI agents are being deployed in current time. So then there are new use cases are coming up, but currently mostly it is used in research and summarization, personal assistance and customer service, and in some cases code generation also. But in case of code generation, it is not that reliable yet, so it may make mistake and code generation may not be that correct. But there are some new tools are coming like cursor.ai and GitHub Copilot. So those are generally improving themselves with time. So those in future it may be a very good use case. So the challenges of LLM based agents. The challenges of LLM based are first and foremost accuracy. So it can generate incorrect output. So it can hallucinate. So there is no LLM based agents are not that reliable because we cannot predict sometimes that what it will be outputting, because so it is not 100% reliable yet. And context detection, it generally the LLM based agent cannot maintain long term context. So there is a certain context length for the LLMs. So beyond that, the LLMs are not able to retain long-term context. And also cost. So high computational and deployment expenses are a challenge in AI agents because the AI agents are using the LLMs. So the LLM needs high computational cost, and also if we are using some kind of API, so that will also increase our cost. And ethical scenarios like potential issue for bias and harmful outputs are also there, because the AI agents are basically using the LLM. So if the LLM has some bias inside it, and it can sometime uh, produce some harmful outputs, so that will cause some ethical issues, and privacy issues also there. So for sensitive user data, we should handle it very securely. So if you are using LLMs and other LLM based APIs, so data security issue may be there. And adaptability, currently limited real time learning capabilities are there, although they can learn from the environment, but their capabilities are limited. They are not yet uh, at a level where it can be compared with human level learning capabilities. So from this Langchain State of AI Agents report, so what's the biggest limitation of putting more agents in production? So generally, the performance quality is the highest challenge, which is being seen in the industry. And second is cost, and third is safety concern, and another important parameter is latency, because AI agents perform multiple tasks at a time, so the latency increases because it has to call multiple time to the LLM API and perform different function and tool calls along the way to reach its goal. So the latency increases. So another, so these were the challenges for AI agents in production. And future trend, so in currently we are seeing multimodal agents like it can understand text, image, audio for richer interaction. And currently also research are undergoing for real time learning, like it we are seeing more and more agentic framework which can adapt during interactions without retraining. And enhanced personalization like hyper customized user experience are being deployed. And also currently we are seeing more and more multi-agent system which can collaborate for complex tasks. And also we are seeing on-device AI like running LLMs agents locally for privacy and efficiency. Like we are seeing smaller models and smaller LLMs which can be used in small in personalized tasks locally in your device like laptop or in your mobile. So it has a added advantage of privacy and efficiency. So these were all about the current and future trend in LLM based agents. Thank you. Hope you have learned something today.